Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm gonna give you an update what happened from the next 2 weeks. So on Thursday, or not Thursday, Tuesday, January 23rd, I go to my aunt's house and I get a lot of mosquito bites. I get 2 or 3 on my left foot and 1 on my right foot and 1 on my hand. And I actually got mosquitoes on my left foot and right feet, or not the right foot, but most of my left a few weeks ago. And I was like, the next day, I was like, I cannot get mosquitoes today. And then Wednesday, which was the next day, I had field day. And it was a horrible accident. So there's this teacher at my school. And I don't really want to say it. The accident, because it was kind of scary. So at my school, they do an Instagram where the teachers take pictures and they post it on the Instagram so the parents know, so the parents could see their children working. So that's what they do at my school. So she was taking a photo. And the student kicked the ball, and the phone hit her head really hard, and she fell and was dizzy, had a headache, and cried. I felt really bad because she's a younger 5th grade teacher. So, and then the next day, I go to school and the teacher's back. And then I go home at maybe 12:15 I get home. And then I go to my room at 12:50. And because my best friend who works for my mom comes over at 1 o'clock every Monday and Thursday. And then I go downstairs, start laughing. I go to the kitchen, sit next to her, and I said, "Hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah." And then I start laughing at some point. I was at the kitchen, and I have no idea why I started to laugh. I was probably nervous laughing, something like that. And then, I get my hair done. And then my dad comes home from a work trip in New York. So he went on a work trip on Tuesday, January 23rd, 23rd. And, yeah, and I went to the bowling alley with him because he bowls a league every Thursday from 6:45 to between 9:45, 10:30, something between. And then the next day, I wake up and I travel with my mom to Canada. And the driver was late. It was not good. And speeded on our street. It was crazy. And me and my mom were we're not on the train anymore. We're not on the Scott train because of what happened. So and then we get in the car and my mom's like, "Dude, we have a flight in 2 hours," and we started laughing. And then we fly. No one's in the middle. It's just me on the aisle and my mom's at the window. And then, oh my God, we have people over. And we go, I lay down on her, and then we get off the airplane, and I had my child with me. She's born in December 14th, I think, is when she's born. And I forgot her name, but then I remembered. So her name is Shiley. So I got to say that a few times. Shiley. So Shiley's her name. I cannot forget. Well, because I don't really hang out with my kids more often. I normally like just hang out with my parents because I just want to. Because I love being home. And then, excuse me. And then we get off the plane, we go to the car, and I see my mom's brother and her mom picked us up from the airport. And then we drive home. And so we drive home. And then we drive home. And we're just there, like, unpacking, And, and then on, and then we went to dinner at this awesome restaurant that I really like. We go every time. The first day we, like, anytime we land in Toronto, they pick us up from the airport, we go home, unpack, do whatever we need to do, and we go to that restaurant because it's so good. It's like, they mostly have like, the chicken is really good there. They have chicken shawarma, and this chicken schnitzel. It is so good. And, like, it's so good. Like, you guys have to go. Whenever you go to Toronto, you need to go to Me for Me. It's so good. And the next time I'm at Me for Me, I will film and I will tell you guys how the food is tasted. So, and and then my mom went out to go see her friend, and I'm on the phone with my bestie Jody, who's the one who works for my mom. And they had a show the next day, so I didn't get to go because I was in Toronto with my mom. And then on, like, probably, and the St. Andrew's Carnival. Yeah, a carnival. It's in Coral Springs. And then, and then we had a bar mitzvah party, and it was fun. It was at this place called E-Zone. Oh my god, the food there is also good. Like, guys, you need to go to E-Zone. Like, whenever you have like whenever you're Jewish and you are not, never mind, not Jewish, I take that back. Whenever you need to, like, if you have a birthday, if you live in Toronto and you're watching this video, you need to have a party at E-Zone. It is so amazing there. Like, the food is so good. It's so fun there. Like, you get energy, you could run around. Like, it's really fun. Like, Toronto's, like, probably my favorite place on earth. It's really my favorite place. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. It's so nice there. And then I go to sleep that night, and then Sunday morning, I wake up sick. And and then we go to the airport. Or actually, we go to lunch with my mom's best friend, Karen and Paige, and her mom, Marcia. And actually, Karen and Paige are coming to Florida in a few weeks, so we will get to spend time with them. And, yep, that's gonna be fun when they're here, because I miss them. And then we go to the airport. I'm at Starbucks, and I fall asleep. I fell asleep at Starbucks. I took like probably a 30-minute nap, and then we wait for the flight, and we see Marcia's sister, Barbara. So then we went to go talk to Marcia's sister, Barbara, and her husband, Alan. And they were on the same flight as us. And then after that, we get on the plane, and this guy, it was in a row, and so we booked the aisle and the window. But if we're getting a stranger, my mom was gonna sit in the middle and I would be at the aisle. And then this man goes, can I sit in the aisle? And then I was like, well, this is a seat that I booked. And then, cause I don't really like sitting next to strangers because it's kind of scary for me. It's like, I don't really like sitting next to strangers. I like sitting next to people that I know. Why I don't like to sit next to strangers is because they could scare me, and I don't like really, I just don't feel comfortable sitting next to random people. You get it. Like, if you ever have that feeling, you'll know what it is. It's like, I hate it. I hate the feeling. It's not a really good feeling for me. So then, we fly, and like, we sleep, and then, me and my mom were sitting in front of these bad people that it was a 26-year-old guy, and they were laughing, and then they were sitting next to two other people, and they all met and talked. And it was crazy. Like, me and my mom were like, shut the H up. And like, they were talking about a religion. And guys, I'm telling you, never ever talk about a religion in public. If it's Jewish, Chinese, like, never. It's making fun of someone's religion. Like, it's really bad, and like, if people catch you doing it, you'll get in a lot of trouble. I'm telling you, I would never do that. Like, never talk about a religion, because these people were talking about Jewish people. And then the next day, I wake up sick, stuffy nose, cough, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then, I went to the doctor. They didn't give me antibiotics or anything. And then the next day, this is the fun part, I wake up, and then I take a COVID test, and the line comes. So this week, this is going to tell you why I wasn't filming this week. I didn't film any YouTube or TikTok this week because I had COVID. And I had it for about 2 or 3 days. I had it Tuesday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I took a test, and I think I cheated, and then it was a negative test, but no one really approved it. We approved it positive, so I'm gonna count it a positive. So Tuesday I tested positive, Thursday I tested positive, and And then yesterday I took a test, Friday, and it was negative. So yes, I am negative now, and I wanted to give you guys an update on my week so like no one would complain or anything. So that was my week, the last 2 weeks, and it was upsetting because I'm actually glad I got COVID this week and not like last week and not this week. Why not this week is because 4th grade and 5th grade at my school are going on a day trip to SeaWorld, and I'm going, so I did not want to miss the trip. And plus, I never been to SeaWorld before. So, like, every single year they take a day trip to, like, a different place. So, last year we went to Kennedy Space Center. And this year we're going to SeaWorld. And I'm really excited to go to SeaWorld because I want to experience new things. Like, it's going to be really fun for me to enjoy. Because when I went to Kennedy Space Center, I've never been there before. But the weird part is I have to drive on a bus with 1,000 kids without my parents for 3 hours. But if it's a rest stop, then... But we're leaving in like at 6:30. So I have to wake up about 5, and then I have to take a 10-minute shower. And then we leave at 5:30 because I have to be there at exact 6 o'clock. And I have to find a bus buddy. I'm probably going to text like a lot of my friends and ask like, hey, do you want to sit with me for SeaWorld? And that's what I'm going to actually do. Now, alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I will post some more videos. Bye-bye.